everyone. Welcome to the Real Love Show. I'm Alimeke Miracle. I'll be your host for today. With me is my co-host,
Freeborn Jesse.
Have you ever wondered why lately so many relationships do not last long? Have you ever wondered why your partner develops some traits which you couldn't understand why they are acting that way?
Yes, lately I've observed that so many relationships tend to start and within a short while it has scattered, and I get to wonder and baffled most times what is really the cause of these issues.
Could it be is as a result of their various love languages which you haven't really paid close attention to? So that's why today we'll be discussing the 5 major love languages on our show today. And discussing on this topic today with us is Miss Adenike. Okay, Miss Adenike, welcome to the Real Love Show.
Yeah.
We are glad you joined us today for our show.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad everyone watching us. Thanks for watching, and thank you so much, our host and co-host, for bringing me up into the show. God bless you.
Exactly.
Okay, Miss Adenike, we want to answer some questions about love languages, discussing some relationship issues. That many people have any issues on how to understand their various partners' love language. So we want to hear your views about the love languages.
All right, thank you so much. I think I'll be starting from the point of stating that, the love language is actually real. It's not a fiction or something fictitious. Okay, and I'll be speaking from the book 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. I've read that book like twice, and I've really seen it play out. I've seen it in so many relationships. I've a privilege of service and love for humanity. I've been able to meet so many people, even people in the Christian sector, that everything was so good and perfect. You will think these ones are heaven made, without even going into marriage itself, just starting up a relationship, and you just get to know that things ended. Yes, there were even confirmations from God, different convictions, but all of a sudden it just ended. So this is the reason why I feel that many young ones should understand 5 love languages, and they are very important, and they are things that we can see around us.
Yes. Very obvious. Yeah.
So I'm going to start by introducing the 5 love languages. But before that, I would want to bring us to the fact that there is something known as PDA. PDA is public display of affection.
Oh wow, PDA, that's very interesting. So what are the 5 love languages?
Yes. Now, the 5 love languages are the first one, words of affirmation. We have giving gifts, we have acts of service, we have physical touch, and we also have quality time. Now, PDAs would, or these 5 love languages will help you your PDAs, let me just put it like that, because like I said, PDA, public display of affection. Now, for your partner, if you maybe studied your partner, now let me first say that the foundation of every good relationship must be communication. That's after we know that God.
Yes.
Now there must be communication, because without communication you might not know what your spouse wants or what he or she doesn't want. So now let's take words of affirmation for example. Now you might just say, it's not just about saying you are the sugar in my tea, cockroach in my cover. Just things like very archaic.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's not just about saying you are the sugar in my tea. It can just be a simple acts of, yes, it can just be well done, you my mind today, wow, your dress looks so fantastic. Yes. Now looking at that kind of word, now let's say the person is in public and I just look at them, say our host, and I say, wow, I love this your Balenciaga.
Oh my head.
You get so the person will be so excited.
Yeah,
so now you have been able to communicate a love language in an environment that's public display of affection. Do you understand? Now you've been able to compare. Maybe what is so affectionate to her is that word that you just said. But you've been able to say it openly. Some people don't want you, especially for ladies. Most ladies don't want you to be secretive with their relation. They want you to tell the whole world.
Yes.
That's why you will see some ladies that they have issues with you once you don't post them. They believe that maybe you have other, you get it, other options. So, but it's someone that any man that displays his or her woman would tend to build a trust to a particular extent, because she feels like this person is secure. Yes, I'm secure. He wants everybody to know about me. Do you understand? So now giving gifts, it can just be somewhere. Now I've explained PDAs, public space of affection. Some people that their love language is kiss or physical touch. Now, just giving them a peck in public can, take them, oh wow, this person did this. So it's just about understanding what is affectionate, what feels so affectionate for your spouse and carrying it out. So, but it still comes down to knowing their love language. Now, like I said, for words of affirmation, it's about telling the person, encouraging the person through words. It's just like reassuring.
Yes, every time.
Yes, reassuring your love to the person through the things that you say. Oh, you did this. Maybe the person maybe got you something. Wow, nobody would have gotten it better than you. Yes, nobody would have managed me better than you.
Like every little thing.
Every little thing you are trying to comment through words. Now, in the age of social media, it might not just be words. It can be even through typing.
Yeah.
You can just out of the blues, you can just write a poem and she's like, oh, poem for me. Like, because she wasn't just expecting it. To her, that's an affirmation. That's a love language. If it's a love language, you have to be anybody that, if you notice that your spouse likes words of affirmation, you have to be creative with words. Okay? You have to play with words. You can say, can you imagine that cockroach is going? And like, oh, cockroach going, what does that mean? The way the cockroach is moving, that's how you move into my life and change everything.
What if the man is not used to? That's kind of...
You have to learn. Yes, you have to learn. That's something about words of affirmation. Once you know that this is a strength, you have to
learn.
Yes, even if it requires you going online to search for words that will make it everything is on the internet.
Yes, and love it demands effort.
Yes, you have to put in effort. Yes, anything that wants to work must have effort. So love, like I used to say, that even managing a relationship is hard work. It's not easy out of the blue just pick your phone and want to call someone. So, but you just have to. It takes intentionality. You want to be intentional with your yes. So that's about words of affirmation. The other one is giving gifts. Now, for someone whose love language is giving gifts, as little as chewing gum means a lot to them.
Chewing gum.
Yes. Chewing gum means a lot to them. Once you know, and how will you know that this person loves giving? Most times, people whose love languages are giving gifts give. And they have issues with you when they give you and you don't comment on it. You don't take their giving as something. You maybe just take their giving because once you give them, they take it as a big deal. Some will know that maybe this is a love language. In fact, for every human being, you tend to give what your love language is.
Okay.
Yes, you tend to give what your love language is.
Wow.
So it's possible that you are saying, my own love language is words of affirmation. You are telling your spouse or your partner, I love you. She's just like, you are disturbing me. But once you just understand that, let me just buy ice cream from her when I'm coming to see her. Once they see that, it changes the excitement.
She wants to announce it to the whole world and everything.
See what this person got for me. She wants to just tell one person was not like she must tell like 2 or 3 more persons. That's for someone who gives gifts. And most times, once they are giving you gifts, you know that this person is like, I love language is giving gifts. So every small thing matters. As little as a pencil, flower. It can just be flowers just gathered. So we just present. They're like, oh my god, so you thought of me. You're like, I didn't buy it. They say, no, you don't understand. Once they start telling you don't understand, it means that it means a lot. So I think I've been able to clear out giving gifts. So because of time, let me just rush it.
Quality time.
Yeah, now quality time. For someone whose love language, I feel this is one of the most difficult love languages. Because let me use a man that is working a 8 to 6 job.
Okay.
If you are in a relationship with someone whose love language is quality time, you might have to be taking breaks at intervals to maybe check up, make a call, send a message. And if your job is so strenuous or so choked up that there's no time, you might not be able to satisfy. So your Saturdays, maybe you're not working, maybe you're working just from Monday to Friday. Your Saturdays and Sundays should just be totally devoted to listening. Now, quality time is more difficult again because in giving quality time, your attention, every of your own being must be present.
Yes.
So it's not just about, okay, she wants me to be there, let me be there.
Maybe you're pressing your phone.
You're pressing your phone. She's like, you are not listening to me.
Yes.
Someone whose love language is quality time wants you to give you everything. They want you to contribute to their discussion.
Yes.
So they begin to bring up issues, and they want you to say, oh, really?
Yes.
They want you to be able to
even sometimes they want to like them to eyeball.
They want to know that you are following them.
Them.
Yes. So for they don't want to understand that maybe you are in a downtime yourself. As long as that time is available for them, they just want to pour out themselves. And most times it's always like that with people that are extroverts. You know, people that are extroverts, they are more, their love languages are more of quality time.
What about those like a courtship and their long distance relationship and all the partners in love language is quality time? Like how would they go to manage that?
I have a friend, let me say it like that, who was into long distance relationship. I found out that this is another way social media has helped, because I found out that every time on WhatsApp they were always communicating, and God so good. WhatsApp calls are almost like cheapest calls.
Video calls.
Yes, video, voice. So they were always talking. She's in the bank doing something. She's talking to the cashier, and she's still in the kitchen. Anywhere.
Our own business or our job.
In fact, he knows what is going on. Maybe they can just mute themselves. Technology has made things very easy for us. Only if we want to complicate issues ourselves.
It's more sacrifice.
It's more sacrifice. You have to make that effort. And you know, it's for a lady, let me say for a reasonable lady, once they see that you are going out of your way, it's enough for them. They see that you are going out of your way to make yourself available to meet that their love language. It's enough for them. But when they see that you are not making any effort to seeing that love language is being communicated. Language is a source of communication, so it must go from one person to another person. One person must not be passing and the other one is not getting. So it must be passed well. So for somebody that is
mutual,
yes, that's mutual. For someone that is in that kind of long distance relationship, you have to be very intentional, especially if your partner's love language is quality time. You have to be very intentional. Check up on her, talk to her, ask her questions. Okay, what happened at work today? Okay, what are you doing now? Okay, what do you intend to do? Okay, is there anything you want to share with me? You understand?
Exactly. She feels so secure doing that.
Yes, that's what she just wants, someone that will be able to pour out at time. You know, she can even tell you, the next this thing, don't call me, I'm busy. But in the meeting, you can just say, how are you? I just want to check on you. It means a lot to them.
Even sometimes we tell, don't call me, but after everything, we say, why did you
not call
me?
So my gender can be very somehow, you know. But then sometimes they will tell you that if a lady say leave me alone, she really means stay there with me. She doesn't mean leave me alone. So these are the things that I feel that if people really understand, they'll be able to manage their relationship.
Okay. Need more emphasis on act of service.
Act
of service.
Yes, act of service is also, let me say, after quality time, I would say act of service is more very difficult, because for most men in even a growing age like ours, I think they are not really so used to house chores. Act of service works more for married people.
Okay.
Because married people more than courtship or maybe people that are in a relationship, because you might not really know, for Christian marriages that don't allow partners to maybe be in the house before marriage. Right. You might not really know.
Not advisable.
It's not even advisable. So you might really not know how the person would do. Maybe you're washing plates, he wants to assist you. So, but when you are into marriage, that's when you now know that, oh wow, my husband has already communicated that okay, his love language is acts of service. So as he's washing his car, I'm pouring water. I'm assisting him. But it is until you now start living together as couples that you now really need to really realize that okay, this is the work of service. But I'm trying to think of maybe something that can bring cutting couples together for act of service. Let's say it can be as simple as maybe both of you decided to go to market together.
Or maybe she's
trying to prepare for an exam.
And you are there. You understand? That's okay. Bring it. Okay, let me assist you. Let's so something like that. And even maybe you decide to can you follow me to the market? Then you now begin to say, I want to look at what you did. You just allowed me to carry on. You were bouncing.
But you tell me now.
You like, you didn't tell me. Are you not supposed to know? Are you not supposed to know that I was carrying too many bags? Can't you see that the bag you, in fact, I've seen couples where the argument was the bag you carried was heavier than the bag you carried. Do you understand? So it was just that kind of thing. They just want to, the people that their love language are acts of service, they don't want to do things alone. They just want to ensure that as you are doing it, they are doing it, you are assisting. They feel that the bond
together.
Yes. They feel that they bond more when you guys are doing it together than you leaving it for them. Yeah. So I think that's an act of service. The little things do matters to them. It's as much as cleaning, maybe something that they'll tell you. Because, and most people that do act of service, they will let you know. They complain. So they say, and I'm even tired. So that tired means I want you to assist me with to do something.
They're trying to communicate.
They're trying to communicate that this thing I'm doing, I expect that you help me to do it. It can even be as little as carrying their food, maybe when you guys go out to eat. Clearing their tables,
opening the door for them.
Opening the door. You get exactly. So things like that. Exactly. So those are acts of service that, but majorly you will know whether your spouse love language act of service majorly at when you guys are married, like for couples. But maybe through communication, the person begin to make complaints that the place I watched today was too much. Today's work was too hectic. This and that. You need to it's like this person. Yes, like this person always wants assistance, so that you not complain of maybe fatigue or something.
Thank you very much for that wonderful explanation. And okay, I want to ask a question. There are some partners that they may be introvert, and sometimes they may not communicate their love language to you. So the question is, how can you communicate your love language to a partner? Like how can you make your partner know that okay, this is my love language? Because there are some partners they want you to this is what you ought to do, this is what you should do, but you're not really making known to your partner. So how can you really communicate your love language to your partner? Like make them know this is my love language, this is what I want you to do for me.
Okay, I think I said that before that. You give them
what you want.
What you want.
So you're trying to say that okay, most people in relationship they try to give their love language.
Yes.
Okay.
You assume your love language on somebody before you now figure out that that's not their own love language. It happens naturally. It's something that happens naturally because you feel that when I receive gifts, I get excited. So when I give gifts, they should get excited.
So how will you figure out? That's not straight.
So most times you should pay attention to what she give me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, okay. What does she give me? Like what? Okay, or what does he do? Okay. Then another thing can be true. Sorry, excuse me. Another thing can be true questions.
Okay. Asking questions.
Yes, it's not going to say what do you like. Okay, they can say which one is even your own. It's a quality time. But most times ladies don't like you asking.
Asking what you find out by yourself.
Let me quickly drop. Do you think that someone may find it difficult to know his or her love language?
Yes.
So in that case, how will the partner?
You have to know what the person is giving.
Okay.
You have to know what the person might not even realize. There are some people that they are just born givers. They just want to give you. Funny enough, by the time you give them, it doesn't move them. But just say, wow, thank you. They're like, oh, you appreciated my gift.
Yeah.
And what's that? What's of affirmation?
I want to make emphasis on physical touch. What if someone's love language is physical touch? Like, and in a scenario where the guy need boundaries for certain things, and you love person, they get live and holding hands together, kissing in public, and the guys need to maybe the belief system doesn't accept that. Won't that cause issues in their relationship?
Yes. Now, especially for cutting couples whose love language is physical touch, I'm sure this will be one person. Now, especially if they want to keep that boundaries, it has to be spoken out. So, but before it comes to that level, she'll be telling me you don't even used to hold my hands, you don't even used to hug me, you don't even used to kiss me, and you're not like, okay, this is my belief. Okay. So by the time those complaints are coming in, you begin to share what your beliefs are. So I don't like this, I don't like that, but don't worry. Then you now begin to it is in that case when the complaints are getting too much that you now have, is that your love language? Do you think that do you feel loved when I maybe touch you?
Yes.
Do you feel loved when when we hold hands in public? So holding hands now is a public display of affection for some people. Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
As I said, when we understand the basics, the foundation of love languages, we'll be able to know the PDA as well. Do you understand? Now, for someone that you know that I don't want to see me, I can be triggered though. If you hold my hands now, something can happen. But you're thinking that holding hands, what is it?
Yes,
Normal, like shake.
now.
Because some guys don't like shaking. They just feel if I shake now, current will go and flow from hand to hand. You understand that kind of thing? There should be boundary.
Yeah.
You get. So for someone like that, it's just a matter of understanding. And I used to say that communication, you can communicate understanding too. Okay. So you just sit down and say, okay, this is it, this is not it. I don't like it. I'm someone that I am very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Please, if I hold your hand, it's not like I don't love you. But I know we are trying to be godly.
Yeah.
And if I do something, so please don't worry. I promise you.
I'll give you.
You can almost swear and say, I swear, I will give you. Don't worry, it's not. You understand? So I think that's what. So for act of service, for physical touch, it's always advisable in marriage. So the only ones cutting couples or partners can play with is giving gifts, words of affirmation. There are some people that it can be 3, but there is a primary. So they will feel loved more when you communicate their primary love language. I'm speaking to you in English, but once I switch to your language, we might flow more. If you are someone that maybe you grew up, you understand?
Yes.
That is
joy.
Yes, there will be joy. That is why you can go to an house summer.
There's really a language, there's a communication. Okay.
You can say, Aboki, Afan, I say this thing, but once you just reach to Azomana, this you begin to smile and say, yeah, put in, we put. So that's how it is with love too. Once you find out their primary love language, tend to communicate more. Yes. They feel love that this person loves me. Other things can be patch, but that one will still stand out. Be respected.
Thank you for that wonderful discussion. We've already enjoyed ourselves, and it's been a nice time here actually. Okay, to our viewers, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching our video. We want to continue watching our video. Want to continue to watch our videos. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also please want to drop your question on the comment section of this video, because we want to be releasing answers to questions troubling your relationship, troubling your marriage, or and lots more. So drop your questions in our comment section, and soon we'll be dropping our next video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime we drop our videos, you'll be notified for you to watch the videos. All right, see you soon,
and God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.